When learning to drive, some traffic situations may not present themselves for weeks or even months. Driving on a highway at night in the rain, for example, may not be encountered for a very long time. In Ariel's fourth lesson, lane merging presented itself, and she learned that she had to be both proactive and predictable on the roadway. Stick around, we'll be right back with that information. Western Brook Pond is, so in Newfoundland they call, so you're too far, you're too deep into the intersection. You need to be back there, front tires in the front crosswalk line.
Okay.
So they call lakes ponds, so Western Brook Pond is actually a lake.
Mm-hmm.
And then you gotta move back over to the right immediately. Okay, do it after the crosswalk. Now change lanes.
Do you want me to turn here or keep going straight?
I want you to go straight. Go straight.
And then I have to merge.
Sooner's better. There you go, dig in behind him. Don't slow down, get your foot into it. You need to actually speed up. This video is made possible by the course package, Pass Your Driver's Test First Time. Because we know that your driver's test is the most stressful day of your life. And without some form of driver training, your chances of passing are less than 50%. As a bonus, we'll include both the defensive and winter driving smart courses. These will make you a safer, smarter driver and reduce your chances of being involved in an accident. Click down in the description there and get full details.
You know, you don't want an accident.
An accident? Is that like when you stub your toe on the coffee table? Okay, what are you doing? You got a plan here? It doesn't look like you have a plan at all.
I'm gonna...
You better get your foot into it.
Wait.
You just failed your driver's test.
I can't.
That was terrible.
No one's gonna let me go.
No, you completely botched that.
Sorry.
You completely botched that.
I'm sorry. They're gonna let me go.
You know what happened?
I was gonna put my foot into it, but then he was too close. Maybe don't put that one in the video.
That's exactly what the kids want to see in the video. Trust me.
Don't put that.
That's totally what they want to see, because that was a... You know what your mistake was?
I waited too long.
No. Your mistake started at the red light.
That I didn't switch lanes right away?
No. What was your mistake off the red light?
I started off too slow.
No.
I
You were
don't
too
know.
busy looking at the red light and just going, instead of figuring out that that guy was sitting right beside you. And instead of deciding right at the light, when you already knew that guy was there, you didn't decide whether you were going to go in front of him, you were going to throttle up and go in front of him, or go in behind him. And you just sat there until it merged, and then it was too late, because you hadn't made a decision. You just hoping a wing and a prayer that he was going to let you in.
Yeah.
You got to be, when it comes to driving, you got to be proactive. By the time you come off the light, you've seen the merge. That's when you make your decision. Am I going in front of this person, this car beside me, or am I going behind? Because driving, you can't be reactive in driving. We're going to turn right here. So that's the thing with lane changes and lane merges.
Okay.
And don't beat yourself up. It's all part of learning to drive, because driving is not easy. Okay? and it's not a science. You can read all the road rules, right? But that kind of thing is a bit of an art.
Yeah.
So we'll turn and go through the parking lot here, because I want to work on this a little bit more today.
Okay, what way do you want me to go?
Now let's go left.
Okay.
The dreaded left, because I'm going to make you work on lane changes. Because I'm such a big meanie. But you gotta admit, I'm slightly amusing.
You are.
Okay, merge signal back to the right. There you go. Nice. Nice. And it's not just you. All new drivers are like that. All new drivers want to slow down on a lane change. So it's not just you. But I know that doesn't make you feel any better. You're like, I am so cool, I am so smart, why can't I get this?
Yeah.
I'm the same.
Yeah.
You should hear me yell at the computer.
What
This is not that hard!
What, editing?
No, today I was trying to fill out the form to submit copyright infringement to Amazon. I'm like, this isn't this hard. This form is terrible. Finally, I called them.
You just called them instead of
Yeah, I
writing?
just called them and said I'd like to report a copyright infringement. She says, "Oh, I'll send you the thing." Switch back to the left. Very nice.
Thank you.
So so going back to the merge. So when it goes into one lane, as soon as you figure out that it's a merge, pick your spot. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to go in front of this person. I'm going to go in front of that person. I'm going to go behind this vehicle.
Yeah.
And then that way you've got something to aim for, right? And if the person does something stupid where they decide, no, I'm not going to let you in, and they start speeding up, right? Then just let off the throttle a little bit and then just pull in behind them. Because if they speed up, they're doing you a favor,
Yeah.
right? Because now they're pissing off, and all you got to do is let your foot off the throttle and just pull in behind them.
Yeah.
Okay? But with lane merges, you got to be not a bit, you have to be proactive. So just pick your hole and then go for it. Hang on there one sec. The thought of failing your driver's test is what keeps you up at night right now. Click the link over here. Check out the Smarter Driver course package that guarantees that you will pass your driver's test first time. Click the link and check that out. And have a great day. All the best. Bye now.